Hello guys, how's it going? It's Lucy and welcome back to another video. So, the second Phantom Forces update, winter update, just dropped. So the first one dropped, I think it was yesterday or the day before that. And it wasn't bad. So, we're going to have a look at everything. And I'm not sure if this is yeah, this is the most recent update. So, 5 new melees. So it's frying pan, something else. I'll check when I'm in game. Slugs and flechette, 4 times depth. So I think they've been made more OP, which seems a bit whack. Tweaked fall damage. Now that needed fixed because I think people weren't taking fall damage. Incorrect game breaking loadout options. Automatically funded players who bought these attachments. Attachment placement fixes on several guns. Major sight optics system revamp. So there's been a bunch of new optics added, and you can add any optics onto any guns now. Rebuilt particle system, new MP1911, AK105 and AK103, new refinery map, and rebuilt server hit verification, which is hit rage obviously, which is what a lot of people were complaining about. So I'm excited to see if they've actually managed to do everything they're going to see. So let's hop into the game. New frying pan, tomahawk, brass knuckle, longsword, and nightstick added. So I'm pretty sure the nightstick is just the same as the baton. I'm pretty sure that just one's the American version of the other. But we actually have every single one of them. We don't have the longsword. And we don't have the frying. Oh. Right, we've got the nightstick. Obviously the game still had loading issues. It does take a while to load. Which is this background here. So obviously they updated the background to add a bunch of items. And this wasn't in this update. This was in the update before. And it causes a lot of lag when you're joining the game. And I'm definitely not the only person that experiences this. But all these gun models have to load. You can see it's loading every single little separate part of the gun, which causes a lot of lag when you're loading in. So that's a problem, and I kind of thought they would have fixed it. A lot of people said, "Oh no, we didn't like the plain background was too boring and stuff," and a lot of people were like, "Oh, I don't understand why people liked the plain background." But if I'm completely honest, I think we didn't need this. I liked having the plain background. It meant you could see stuff better. Like you could see the weapons better, and it didn't lag the game out when you joined. So okay, this is a nightstick, which is extremely similar to the baton. The baton's like what the British police use. Nightstick is what I think it's like what the old British police used to use, or what are them? I don't know about America. Brass knuckles, they look pretty cool. Frying pan, that looks absolutely. I really want that. I rank 139, so we're close to getting that. Tomahawk. I'm definitely going to be using this for today. So today, as the secondary, so they actually updated the scopes. They've added a lot more detail, and it takes about an hour to scope in now with a stock scope. But that's not what we're worried about. We'll get to that in a minute. We're going to try out the new MP1911. So if you guys didn't see my new guns in PF video, I did actually test these all out in the testing, and this was one of my favourites. So we're actually going to hop to the assault class, is what I'm meant to do. So as you can see here, you can now put any sights on any guns. So if I go to machine pistols, MP9 attachments, I can put any attachment I want. I can put the ACOG, I can put the PKS, the Pillad 3, which is one of the new sights. I can put the VCOG 6X. I can put any sight I want and any barrel attachment, which is absolutely unreal. And I think that's one of my favourite things they did. So I'm using the AK103 right now, which is a rank 103 AK, I'm assuming. I think it's rank 103. I'm using the new Coyote sight, which now has a little like crosshair, like a CSGO crosshair. It's got a blue, instead of being see-through, the sight has a bit of blue to it. I'm using a stock suppressor and an angled grip on this. And this is really good. And I've heard a lot of people complaining that this is a bit too good, but it's a rank 103 gun, it should be good. You know, we should be, I think PF are trying to reward higher ranked players. They've gone through a stage of, you know, not really rewarding their community much. And now they're adding in guns that, you know, that are good for higher ranked players. So higher ranked players have something to work for, you know. Whereas before it was more or less all the high ranked players you saw would just use low ranked guns because they knew that they were better. Now I've not played in a while because I've been playing CSGO, I've been playing Jailbreak. So yeah, this is like my second time on in the last like few weeks, which is always fun to watch. Anyway, so now I'm going to move on to the next bit, which is snipers. So snipers haven't really had much going for them recently, and they still don't. So scope in times, VCOG is still pretty much the same, but when you get to the stock scopes, it's a completely different story. So this is the SFG. It is extremely slow. Now, obviously, for people who like to black scope, this is not a bad thing. But for me, I actually like to use the scopes. You know, I put a scope on to actually use it, and so I don't like this at all. And it's a bit strange. The scopes seem really far away. If you guys know what I mean, like you seem to hold the guns really far away from you now. I don't know how to explain it. Like the scope, like look, when you scope in, it doesn't. Whereas before the scope used to come towards you. Now the scope kind of goes away from you. It's really, it's really hard to explain. Also, guys, this is the new map. This is Refinery. So I've never actually seen this map before. Don't know where I'm throwing these grenades. I may have actually meant to press H there, but you know, we'll just pretend that I should not have missed that. You can tell I've not played in a while. I'll hit a trick shot and make it up to you guys. No way did he not see me there. We're going to try the new ACOG scope. I've not actually checked this out. It's the TA33 ACOG. Now, a lot of people have been saying this is pretty much... it's worth using on snipers. So it seems like the VCOG, but it's a little bit zoomed in. And I quite like it, actually. I quite like it. So, yeah, that's how people were describing it. They're saying it's the new VCOG, but you don't have to hold shift, which is pretty much what the ACOG is. But because they changed the VCOG a bit, you know, it's kind of... it's odd, it's odd. There's a dead body. Oh, sighting got updated. You can only sight players if you can see them. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, you can only sight a player if you can actually see them right in front of you. That does make sense, yeah. You can only sight a player if you can see them directly in front of you. Which is really weird, but, you know, I guess it's... and it just means you're not unnecessarily sighting constantly. Right, so we're going to try a few new scopes, which is the Pillad 3. We've just tried out the new ACOG. I think that's only 2 scopes. Also, guys, they have made it so that scopes now get the skin as well as the gun. So sometimes it looks okay. In this case, this doesn't look... I don't like the look of this. So yeah, I quite liked having the scope and like suppressors and everything as separate things. But you know, I guess some people like it. I'm definitely not one of those people. But you know, it is what it is. So this new scope, this Pillad scope, is actually really nice to use. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it properly. I'm sure there's some weird whack way you're meant to pronounce Pillad. I want to try the new ACOG on an automatic. Right, this is like my favourite assault rifle. One of my favourite assault rifles. So, if this is a good test for it, I can usually play pretty well. I used to be able to play pretty well with this gun. Back in the good old days, you know, back in my day, we used to use AKs. Okay. So yeah, this is nice. I'm not sure what this is like for like short range, but mid range and long range, this is perfect. Oh, okay, so I shoot through this guy and kill the guy behind him, and don't manage to kill the guy in front. I'm such a good player. So I feel like I need to have a canted delta sight with a delta sight now. I think that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from this game. So a canted delta sight, and as the main attack optic, we need the delta sight, which is there. So this is an absolute masterpiece of a gun. So you can have this delta sight or this one. So this is for short range, that's for longer range. Yep. Yep, this game's bad. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. I think I managed to go over everything that's been added in the new update. I hope you guys did enjoy. Now, obviously, we could have looked in this thing, which I've actually just realised I could have looked in, which would have been a good idea to do in the start. Anyway, that's not a problem. I hope you guys did enjoy, and they did actually add some new artwork here. There, look at that. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you would like to see another video on this, then please leave a comment down below. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to go back to Phantom Forces. I might do, I might not. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.